Hello, I am Professor Oak, and I am here to welcome you into the world of Pokemon. This world we inhabit is full of creatures we call Pokemon. Sorry about that. Nostalgia there. Hello my friends, blackendrose here, and today I'm going to start a new series involving Minecraft, and it's pixelmon. Now, I'm not going to give up on my previous Minecraft, I just wanted to try something a little bit different. And here we are. I've got the pixelmon mod, I think it's 2.5, or whatever the latest one is. So, I'm going to get into that. So let's create us a new world. Let's go with that. Create world. Now there's lots and lots of new pixelmon they've put in since the mod started out. There are some pixelmon you can't find yet, but as they keep adding more to it, there's a lot. This is a fan-made mod. All trademarks and copyright for Pokemon are owned by Nintendo and Game Freak. Now I get to choose my pixelmon. So, what should I choose, eh? We have the Kanto starters, the Johto starters, a couple of the... What ones are they? Are they Hoenn? The Hoenn region starters? And that's the Sinnoh starters, or at least two of them anyway. Now, before I choose, I'd like to make a couple of points. I have 2 new subscribers! Ben Murphy and Angelica Garcia. I hope I said that name correctly. I read it very quickly. But that doesn't mean I'm forgetting my current subscribers, like Plankety Ponk, and the Mistress of Horror, Regina Sirens, that's it. Yes, I'm losing my train of thought now. Now, for anyone who's seen Pixelmon, it's Minecraft with Pokemon in it. Now, I have done a bit before where I've actually seen the mythical Mew. I mean, literally, actually found it and recorded it. So, check out my channel if you want to see Mew. It is elusive as hell. But anyway, let's see, what do we got here? See, I've been quite partial to the fire types. I mean, I'm a very big Pokemon fan. I'm usually into, like... Well, it varies, really. I think I'm going to go with Cyndaquil. Okay, here we go. Now, we have the minimap in the top, because I loaded that mod into this. Because it makes navigation so much easier. Okay, so, as you can see, up here, it looks like there's an orange patch, so there's a lava pool. Caterpie! And you can hear them! This is epic! If you press R, you send your Pokemon out. Oi, get back here, Cyndaquil! Get back here! Right, let's have a battle. So, tackle. Right, this is not perfect in any sense of the word, but for a Minecraft mod, this is just epic. Now, what I can tell you... Oh, Ghastly! What I can tell you about this is... Monsters don't normally spawn in this. They are in this, though. They don't spawn at night. They only spawn from the dungeons. You cannot attack Pokemon in this with things like swords and your fists. You have to do it in Pokemon battles. Now, you may wonder how you get certain things like beef and milk and leather. Well, you can still get those things, but you get them from the Pixelmon rather than... Wait a minute, the Pokemon, rather than from monsters. I'll demonstrate some of those things as I go. But there are no cows, no chickens, no sheep, no nothing really. But everything you could originally get, you can still get. You just have to get it from the Pixelmon, usually by either interacting with them in certain ways or by defeating them in a Pokemon battle. And although Pokemon is very adverse to death, it says fainted all the time, but it's very difficult to perceive yourself getting beef out of a fainted Miltank. Okay, besides that, all the standard mechanics apply. So you can still make equipment like axes and swords, and make your own little house. But you can also make Pokemon stuff, like you can make the healing table found in Pokemon centers, the trade table if you play with other people. You can also get the PC, so you can store Pokemon, and you can make a Pokedex, among other things. And you can make the different Pokeballs, like the Ultra Balls, the Great Balls, the standard Pokeballs. You can't make Master Balls, but you can get them. Okay, now the Pokemon appear in different biomes. So at the moment you can see Tentacruel. Oh, hello. I didn't know that was in it. A Chinchou. An electric water type. These Mareep appear to be fighting each other. Awesome wool. Ah, now this is important. Numerous people seem to think that you could only heal your Pokemon on a healing table. That is not true. You can actually heal them by going to sleep on the bed. Oh, look, an Abra. Now you may be wondering why I'm gathering these acorns. No, sorry. Apricorns, not acorns. He just teleported away. I mean, this is just brilliant. Oh, there's a Drowsy over there. Incidentally, I have played Pokemon Y and beaten the Pokemon League in that. And I'm quite proud of myself for that. Currently, I'm training up a complete set of Eevee evolutions on it, which took me a while to get. And I wonder if I'll make some trade partners out of these pixelmon clips. To be perfectly honest, as time goes on, I may look in the map there. It's a Pokemon Center. Sweet, a Pokemon Center. Oh, that's just what the doctor ordered. Plenty of pun intended. In early ones, it was hinted that you could find Pokemon centers, but they never actually existed. Now they've actually put them into it. What the hell? Did I leave the music on? Turn that down. Oh yes, I'm up. Yep, brightness settings are up. I remember what you said, Plinkety Ponk, about the contrast. So I shall keep it up. Right, okay, so there's a Pidgeotto to my left. Now how do I get into this place? Ah, here we go. Unfortunately, it sort of plonked it down. Right, so we've got PCs, healing tables. Okay, damn this mouse. It keeps bugging out on me. Isn't there usually a trading table in these places? Or maybe it's upstairs. Yeah, trading tables. Okay, so let's heal my Cyndaquil, who got a little bit battered. Right, I think I'll make this my base camp. So, if I press M, waypoints, add, set that as my home. Then a waypoint appears on there, so I can find my way back. Now, what I'm going to want to do is make all the necessary bits, like the crafting table, because I'm going to need that. Where shall I put it? Put it down there. I'm going to need a bed as well. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to really need a bed anymore, but I'll have one anyway. That'll be useful later. Put my bed there. And I'm going to want a few chests. Okay, so I remember from original Minecraft. What the hell was that? Right, there we go. So now, apricorns, you can plant them like so. You just find one, right click on the ground and it plants. It's generally a good idea to plant down varying kinds, so you can then just pick them up later. Right, let's cut this thing down. Now then, to make Pokeballs, you need 3 things. Well, actually, you need more than 3 things, but you need an anvil and a hammer. You also need cooked apricorns and iron and some stone. Not cobblestone, just stone. And to make stone, you have to burn cobblestone. Okay, so now I've got a yellow one here, so let's plant the yellow one. I'll plant that pink one. Now then, now that I have a place to rest and recover, I need to start training my Cyndaquil and finding sufficient apricorns and iron. In fact, no, actually, yeah, I better make a standard wooden pickaxe. Okay, so I'm going to need some stone. Oh, wait a minute, idiot! Need twigs, sticks. Shut up. I know what I meant. Okay, so I'm going to need that. I don't know if there's actually any standard achievements in this. Let me have a look. Achievements. Standard stuff. Okay. No, wrong button. Right, so I've got my pickaxe and I've got a hoe. I'm probably going to want an axe as well, so I can chop down trees. An axe. No, that's a pickaxe. I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. I'm a professional idiot. I've got my idiocy degree from university. I don't know where I was going with that. Right, let's stash that. Okay, it's coming to night time. As I said before, monsters don't show up at night. However, you can only sleep at night, obviously, so if you didn't have a Pokemon Center to go to, you'd have to get yourself a bed and sleep there until you could get a hold of the materials to make a healing table and to get... Right, Rattata! That should make for a good target to train against. A little tip in training early Pokemon in this: train against Magikarp that are below level 15. Because Magikarp only learn their first offensive move at level 15, which is Tackle. And you still get sufficient experience points. Okay, so let's have a look around. I need to also put together a farm of some description. Zubat and Golbat. And for some reason, they drop rotten flesh. That sounded like a zombie. Oh, there's a Haunter. There must be a dungeon down there. It might be useful for me to go down there. Okay, let's make a waypoint here. And call it POI 1. Point of Interest 1. Magnemite, Haunters, Growliths. This is like the ultimate game for a Pokemon fan. To wander around and just to find random Pokemon around the place. I mean, it's just like it's an amazing thing for a Pokemon fan. Oh, a Pikachu. Okay, considering there's a zombie down there, that probably means that there's more down there. Oh god, this is something that can happen as well. As you're wandering around, some of the Pokemon could actually just jump you. I don't even know what I'm fighting, a Mareep. Right, I'm using... It's woefully stronger than I am, just as we found out. Okay, I'm out of Pokemon now, so I can't fight. So I need to go back and heal. But to be perfectly honest, I was jumped by a much higher level Mareep. That's the one problem you find in this, is starting out, you're liable to get battered a lot, because unlike in the traditional Pokemon games, the levels do not conform. So you could be wandering around and just run into like a level 30 Machoke or something, when you've only got like your level 6 Totodile. Okay, I'm going to need a sword. So, open up. Da, da, da. There we go. Time to strike. Right, I better heal up my Cyndaquil. It'll probably get battered again. Da, 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 da. Right, I'm starting to get hungry, so it might be a good idea for me to start dealing with my food issue. Question is, I need to find somewhere to... Well, for one, I need to find enough seeds to plant. I mean, I could... The good thing is you can't die of hunger in Minecraft. I think it's a bug, or it might be intentional. That's a Pidgey. The thing is, I don't even have enough seeds to make enough wheat to even make bread. And of course, Abra still does its douchey thing of teleporting away. So catching those things goes back to how it used to be, which is being lucky.